What's going on, world? Welcome to another episode of the Walker Review. It's your boy B-Walk. We're here at Geek League Studios, and I have another special guest in the building. She tags herself as the winner. She has a lot of different creativity coming to the studio, but I'm going to introduce her, Miss Jade Tinner.
Hello, thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem, no problem. Hey, we gonna get real acquainted in this studio room, okay?
Yeah. It's been going good so far.
Yes, I like the hat. I like the material.
Thank you.
It's real dope. Appearance does matter at all times.
Yeah.
So I want to start off. For the people who may not know you in the city, tell the people who you are, where you're from, just a little bit of information about yourself.
I'm Jade. I am from Amarillo, Texas.
Out there.
Yeah, real country. I moved to Dallas about 2 years ago. I own a brand enhancement PR firm, and I am the founder of the Our Foundation. So I do a lot of giving back and making people shine.
I like that. And to be honest, there's a lot of people, and I really do appreciate the people in this day and age who are giving back. Because we got a lot of people out here who are really trying to kind of suck up all the joy, suck up all the money, suck up all the fame, but you're actually really trying to take that energy and put it back into the community. Let's start with your PR firm. Like, how did that get started and just in that kind of business in general?
Well, I've been freelancing. My degree's in marketing, so I've been freelancing since
Same. I got a little part of it.
Yeah, since like 2013, and last year, kind of ran into some things, and I had to make my business, like full on. So that's where JTBE Inc. came to life, and I've created a lot of relationships through networking and things like that. So finding clients was really easy at first. So now I'm just continuing to better myself, make my firm, run itself basically, and continue to help people.
Understood. As a young entrepreneur, because we live in an age where everybody calls themselves an entrepreneur, whether you're an influencer, music artist. I mean, we're in a day and age where entrepreneurship is really the pivotal of what we want to do. We don't want to work a 9 to 5. We wouldn't want to be our own bosses. What were some struggles that you went through in those beginning stages that really kind of helped you become the person that you are?
The struggles still go through.
Understand.
Being an entrepreneur, it really takes a lot of time. So if you're not focused and you know how to use your time wisely on a 9 to 5, you're not going to know how to do it when no one's telling you what to do.
Gotcha.
It's a lot of self-discipline, a lot of budgeting, and really knowing yourself and your business, because it's all one.
I got you.
It's all one. But the reward when you really do what you love to do is so much greater than the struggle.
I definitely believe that. You have your hands in a lot of different things, and I can kind of contest the same thing, because I say myself as a serial entrepreneur. It's hard for me to only have my hand on one thing. Yeah. How do you juggle all those different hats? Because I know it can be frustrating at times, just speaking for myself.
I don't juggle. I suck at juggling. In real life, I try. All the things that I'm doing now, I believe are God sent, and my steps are ordered, so it just happens. I really don't know. Every day I'm like, oh, Lord, what am I doing? Like, I am going crazy. My head is spinning, but it works out.
We figure out a way to keep it moving. I understand that. But let's talk about the main reason why we're here. I kind of did some research on the event that you're going to put on, the men's brunch.
Yes.
And when I think of brunch, I just see that so synonymous to women. Because I've been around, even church, I gotta go to brunch. I'm like, why is brunch just so much of a huge thing nowadays? Because a couple years ago we weren't talking about brunch.
No.
But why did you want to put so much emphasis on making a men's brunch? Why not cater to some of the women? I mean, it's March, it's Women's Month. I mean,
that is true. But like you said, brunch is synonymous to women, so we don't go to brunch regardless.
Understood.
But I wanted to do something different, because I've never heard of a men's brunch either. And literally this idea, I'm thinking about projects, and it just like popped in my head. Oh, you should do something for the men, like a men's brunch. And I pitched it to a couple of people, and they're like, oh, that sounds dope. So I'm like, okay, well, let's run with it. Okay. But how do I make this brunch purposeful? So it being during Women's History Month is pretty awesome because like I can make history as a woman because this event never been done before.
I like that. I like your way of going about that.
And it's a chance to show as women we are strong and tough, and we can be soft and submissive and serve too. So this is an opportunity for us to give back to the men who are giving back to the community, to let them know that we appreciate them and that we continuously encourage them to do, what they're doing.
Within the brunch and the serving and just making the men in the building feel at peace and welcome, what other services or purpose are you trying to implement with this actual brunch? Like, is there going to be like networking? Is there going to be, I don't know, some type of informational or personal fulfillment in the actual event? Just tell me a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, there will be a program and a panel. So I have some really awesome panelists coming. DJ ASAP.
So you gonna tell me? Because I checked the website. It said coming.
Yeah,
so I want to see who has the sneak peeks.
So I can, DJ ASAP.
Dope dude.
Cat Daddy from K104. Matt Houston, president of Dallas Black Chamber of Commerce. Joseph Abrams. He does Black Talk. Big Boom. Steve Harvey's security guard.
Get excited.
Who else is coming?
Don't miss nobody.
More in Dallas, he'll be there.
Okay, I know Brandon.
Brandon.
Shout out to Brandon.
Brandon will be there. I feel like I'm missing. So, Dr. Stephen Conley. Wow. Super dope chiropractor. I think that's it.
It's cool. We're gonna make sure that all their names is attached, so we're not missing out on anybody showing them love.
Sorry guys if I missed one.
It's all good. But you also have vendors there as well.
Yes.
Just have vendors out there to promote their business.
Yeah. We want to, and specifically men catering businesses or services. So again, this is literally all about men. So we want them to be able to find beard care that they need that they can't find in the store.
I can't even grow one if I try.
Some of them be out here real thick, so they need the right stuff. So that'll be there for them. So it's gonna be so dope.
You got a cook yet? What's the food gonna be looking like? We gotta have some good food now. Men, we don't play about our food.
Yeah. And that was another thing, because like brunch is normally like people think it's real dainty and things like that. So I really had to we serving men, and men eat like twice the amount.
I don't need no baby piece. I don't need no hand size. I need the real deal.
No, we're gonna have some really good stuff. Chef Adrian Tella is going to be there. And by the way, this is an all-female production. So it'll be, my host is Nina from K104. Okay. DJ Lex, she will be providing all the music. All of our servers, the chef, all women. So we will literally.
I'm excited.
It's gonna be.
I'm gonna wait to the end of this interview to ask for these tickets. Wait.
No, don't slap. Just
I got you. No, trust me, because I'm already enticed by it and actually very interested in going. So trust me, we'll get there ironed out, okay? But I know with this actual brunch, it's actually coinciding with another program that you're trying to do. Be Men?
Yes.
Kind of explain a little bit more to that.
So Be Men is another one of my projects under my foundation, the Our Foundation, which stands for One Unified Resource. We all have to be responsible for the change in our community. So the Be Men Summit stands for Be Exceptional, Mentally Escaping Negativity. So it's a summit for boys aged 13 to 18, really helping them become exceptional men. And there are two definitions for exceptional, which is the reason why I picked it. Most of the boys that will be attending the summit come from broken homes, or they get in trouble a lot, or just so there's something going on in their life that's affecting them from being as great as they can be. So exceptional means unusual or strange, but exceptional also means out of the ordinary, awesome, amazing. So we want to turn those extraordinary boys into extraordinary men. So this brunch acts as basically an informational or recruitment tool for mentors, and literally men.
I got you.
To help be there and support these boys.
And and the thing is, I really do appreciate and like the message and the impact you're trying to make. Because like I told you off camera, I work in high schools, and I see myself as being a mentor to some of these guys, because you just see how when they feel your presence and see the realness in you. Because a lot of these kids deal with the most unreal situations, and they're used to people coming in and out of their lives.
Right.
And when they find somebody who's actually valid and actually stays and actually makes an impact, literally those are the kids that will run through a brick wall and do it 10 times over just because you said do it.
Right.
So I really do appreciate the message, because a lot of guys need that.
Yeah.
And then again, it's not coming from a man, it's coming from an actual woman who was trying to really make an impact and give back to the community.
Yeah, trying to do a little something, something.
You don't do a little something, you do more than a little something, something. Yeah. But with the men's brunch and the Be Men Summit, what is the overall impact that you're trying to make in the city? Not only just regardless of men or 13 to 18-year-old boys, what is the stamp that Miss Jade is going to try to put on in the city for herself?
Well, I never really thought about it for myself. I made, going through your resolutions and your goals. My goal for 2019 is to help 1,000 people.
Wow.
I don't know how, I don't know where that number came from. I don't know how I'm going to do that. But again, these are God-given visions. So I know that because it's not mine and it's for something greater, that I'm going to smash that goal. Gotcha. So I don't necessarily have something that I'm trying to leave on behalf of myself. It'll just happen.
I got you. And it's because even just hearing you talk, because I want to ask you, where does your motivation come from? But in a way, you kind of already explained it to me, because I know I move off of a lot of spiritual. I listen. I don't try to get up and just keep moving, because that was my issue a few years ago. I never really sat still. I was always moving and not taking the time to listen. When you're in that kind of aura where you're just in that spirit, you just want to listen, like what kind of some typical things that you do? You just kind of meditate? Do you kind of read? Do you just kind of, I know a lot of people have a lot of different things. They get in the car and listen to music, and they just kind of let things take over. Like, what are some things that you utilize to kind of hear what's the next step, or just feel the next step coming forward?
I think a lot of it comes to me in dreams.
Okay.
Which sounds weird. Sounds like,
hey, he speaks in a variety of different ways.
But I think for me, that's when my brain is quiet and can listen, because I'm always going. Because I always see these things, and I think I jump ahead of myself sometimes. And so in these dreams, God is like, slow down. This is what it's supposed to be. Even with like my PR firm, like I see him changing things and even rebranding, changing the name. But it's now just like, slow down, and it's gonna come the way it's supposed to come.
I understand. Going back into the men's brunch, I saw that you guys had a variety of different locations. Dallas will be one of the locations. What are the other locations that you guys were looking to hold this event at?
Atlanta and Kansas City in 2019. And then 2020, we're gonna go to Houston, Fort Lauderdale, and Chicago.
You guys have been really good. I see big things coming, because like I said, this is not something I've seen before. Brunch is synonymous everywhere, because I don't care if you went Fort Lauderdale to Chicago or even Washington D.C. They having brunch. So we're gonna. I want to see how this grows. Okay.
Yeah.
So for those who are listening, tell them the date, time, location, where they can get tickets, because I'm getting my ticket. I'm getting mine, okay? But I want to let everybody else know, okay?
Well, the men's brunch will be held on Sunday, March 24th at 12:30 to 3:30 at Unique Visions Upscale Events. That is 324 Southampton Street in DeSoto. They can get tickets on themensbrunch.com. The link's up there. It'll show all the information. The website will be continuously updated up until the event and after. So make sure you tune in, and follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, let them know your social media, because then again, that's another way they can get some tickets.
On Instagram at The Men's Brunch. On Facebook, you just follow my page, Jade Tinner, the brand enhancer, and the event link is on there as well.
I appreciate you seriously coming on the Walker Review.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I'm getting my ticket. What's the attire that I come suited and what's the
so
attire?
that you come fresh.
Oh,
Come fresh. There will be beautiful women there serving you.
Dapper Sense, I need another lapel pin. I'm reaching out. Okay, I'm gonna get something.
Dapper Sense, we need a vendor. Come on through.
See? Just plugged you. I got you. But again, thank you, Miss J, for coming on the Walker Review, and I appreciate you guys for continuing to watch the Walker Review. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, even if you don't like them, dislike them. It's all good. But hey, we have a lot more content coming for you guys here on the Walker Review here at Geek League Studios. I'm gonna see you when I see you, and I may see you at the Men's Brunch. Peace.